Good morning, welcome to my channel. Today is the 25th of January 2024. We're going to be doing some diamond painting. Actually, I'm catching up with some of the stuff over here. I think it's the 26th, but I'm not sure. I will check. Don't worry. Nope, 25th. Because the Hungarian calendar and the American calendar looks different. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Okay, we have our Gnomes in Love. I have been doing some diamond painting, not much. I'm really way behind with just about everything. So little by little, I'm doing some catch-up stuff. I think I have 4 whips going at the same time, which is not unusual for me. Why is this fainting here? Why? Oh, I see. There's something underneath there. Don't ask me what. I don't know. I propped up the tripod. So we have, like I said, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 works in progress. Now that is more than I usually do have unfinished, because I like to work on 1 or 2 and get them finished, but things just got in the way. And then I started on some of them for review, so I had to get going on those. A majority of them I gave a positive review. One, I could not solve the problem, which is unusual for me to throw in the towel. But I figured, in all honesty, I cannot give a positive review for one of the items and have somebody spend money buying it and be completely disappointed, because they would be disappointed in me also, not only in the product, and it would be a waste of money, especially this time of the year. Well, actually, all the time of the year. But this time of the year, we are paying off our holiday expenses. Some of us are. And we really don't want to be encouraged to buy something that is not of the best quality or being able to work it out. Because even if there are problems in a product, but we can work them out, I will give it a positive review and I will tell you how to work around the problems. But this particular store, I ordered from them twice, and both times I had difficulties. One of the products was just fine. I had difficulty in getting it, difficulty in arriving. I understand I am living, excuse me, my voice has just gone. I understand I'm living, I thought it was Eastern Europe, but I'm in the middle of Europe, and there are some logistical problems. But the other companies managed to overcome these problems if they want to keep customers from around here. So it is my practice to give a company as much chance as possible, even after giving them constructive criticism, to see if we can get around to working out some of the problems. I think this is why constructive criticism given, with good manners and let's show proper behavior. They are working people, and they may have problems in their country that they have no control over. So let's keep in mind that, they are working people, hardworking people. But majority of the time, constructive criticism, working together with customer service leads to excellent results. And I have, in my experience, 2 years being on YouTube, I have found out that it works. I had one company who had nothing but bad reviews, and I figured, why give a company bad review? It's better to get in touch with them and tell them what you discovered while you were using the products, what the problems were, perhaps how they can fix it to make their customers happy, because happy customers spend the money. And to my surprise, because all the reviews I read was, we cannot talk to them, they don't respond to us. Well, to my surprise, they responded just fine. They took my constructive criticism to heart. They changed some of the stuff. Now it takes time. Remember, they are also dealing with suppliers and manufacturers and what have you. So it takes time. They did get their act together, and now I would say their products are excellent. The other thing I would mention, you get what you pay for. So do not compare something that you bought for a couple of dollars to something you bought for $10, let's say, just to be vague and go in a general direction, because they are not comparable. Now, if you have a company just charging money for no good reason, the product doesn't meet your expectations, considering the amount of money you paid, I would make this known to them. Again, in a respectful way. Don't start screaming, yelling, and swearing at them. It doesn't it doesn't solve anything. I know from experience. Yeah, I did it also. I was totally up the wall, like it doesn't solve anything. I've noticed being respectful solves a lot of problems. Also, if you can, take a video of the problem. There may be a language problem. You may be telling them on a telephone or in email or what have you, and they still may not understand the English or some of the English expressions. It's very good to do a video, take pictures of the problem. So now that I finished whining and complaining, as far as the confetti is concerned, it's doable. Nice and slow. And once you figure it out, it's okay. It is slow going. What can I tell you? We are not on a time schedule. Like I told you before, I felt a bit overly pressed to get things done in time for, for the holidays. I feel more relaxed now. Well, my health is much better. That attack of virus right before Christmas really set me back on my heels. And then I was trying to get some crafts done in time for the holidays, and it just was a no-go. And then I was upset about the fact that I couldn't finish it in time, so I was not enjoying crafting in that manner. And I figured, if I do not enjoy my crafts, how can I show you how much I am enjoying it, right? That really didn't make any sense, did it? It did take me a long time to get back on my feet this time after the virus attack. I don't know why, but I think with a few health problems I had last year, maybe it just, I don't know, took out my reserves. Because slowly I am feeling that I'm getting back to my normal self. I don't know, some of you might wish I would go back to being my quiet, agreeable self. Yeah, well, I hope you rather enjoyed my laryngitis. Yeah. I don't know if you remember Mr. Moose. There was a character on the TV. Well, that's what I sounded like for about 2 weeks. Yes, folks, I'm that old. What can I tell you? It's going to be Hubby's birthday on Sunday. Actually, I haven't planned anything special. He doesn't want anything special. I think he's going through male menopause. At age 43, he's totally convinced that he's old. I told him at age 79, I don't consider myself old, but anyway, whatever. I don't even know what he wants, anything special for dinner, because he likes everything. And when you ask him, what would you like to eat? He goes, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know how to cook whatever. And he's like, why don't you know how to cook whatever? I go, you're being ridiculous. I go, no, I'm not. I go, yes, you are. Honestly, between you and me, you know, keeping it between ourselves, private little chats that we have here online, I think there's 3 shifts working. And he was working Sunday evening. No, I'm not kidding. He went to work at night Sunday. It's affecting his health, affecting his ability to sleep properly. He's a very good sleeper. I'm a terrible sleeper. I mean, if I sleep 2 hours, I did well. And I need much more than 2 hours. But try to tell that to my brain. I'm tired enough, but I'm a very light sleeper. And any unusual sound, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are the same as I am. Any unusual sound, and I will wake up. And once I'm woken up, I cannot go back to sleep. And then I'm exhausted. I tried having a short nap after lunch, but I'm just so not used to having a nap that I can't fall asleep during the day. And if I fall asleep during the day, then I'm going to be up even more during the night. So that doesn't solve anything. But I'm sure that once the good weather starts and I start, getting started, let's put it this way, getting my strength back, which means going out for daily hikes, with my Nordic stick. I am not allowed to go for 5 kilometers yet. I was told to, actually, like I told you, it's the stairs that I'm still restricted and walking up the stairs. But today my arthritis is very bad, very, very, very bad. But we're having a warm spell. And that will usually, makes it a bit worse. I've been taking off some of my pain medications after the heart attack, and one of them, which I don't mind, I was taken off, is habit forming, which I did not know. So we're over the period of time it took to get out of my system. So we're finished with the unpleasantness of that. I actually have not called a doctor, to tell her that I'm having a bit of difficulty today. I'm waiting to see if a bit of extra rest might get me over, whether it is just, one day because of the change of the weather. And I would rather not be given more medications, too much already. So I'm keeping busy. It helps to take your mind off as much as possible. I mean, if the pain gets so bad that you can't cope with it, then definitely get in touch with your healthcare provider. But I had this for such a long time that I'm used to being in pain. The only time I will call my doctor is when it prevents me from actually moving. That means, getting up and doing basics. I don't have to, but I want to. Because I do have mommy's helper, and my wonderful husband will help also, so I don't have to do it. Which means if I don't have to and I'm not up to it, then rather give myself a bit of extra rest rather than take more medications. That's just my way of dealing with it, but then I'm in a very advantaged position of being able to make that choice. Now, when I had to go to work, I needed medications to be able to move enough to get to work. That's a different story, in my opinion. This is what works for me. It is a personal thing. I am very convinced of that. Each one of us deals with pain a different way, and each one of us have a pain threshold that is different. So, like I said, I do not compare myself to, let's say, a working person that has a 40-hour-a-week job or more. Usually I work more than 40 hours. I have the ability to give myself a rest. Like, I don't have to cook today, so I made baked chicken and au gratin potatoes, and still left over. Many human get fed 3 times a day in school. Oh, that's fine. He gets breakfast and supper at home. All children do in this country because they are in school all day long. And they take a nap after. Well, lunch actually is the main meal in this country. It is served at between noon and 1 o'clock. And usually people eat whether they're at work or in school, or they get a hot meal. Actually, considering that I am a retired person, not on Social Security, but on pension, I do have the right to ask to have food delivered. But the fact is that they cannot provide the healthy menu because it would be too expensive, actually, that, we usually adhere to. And they cannot provide halal meals because they don't know what it is. And it takes me no time to cook. Actually, it takes me 3-4 hours, but I'm extremely well organized. So I get everything going, Usually by 11 o'clock in the morning, I am all finished with kitchen duties. Unless, like I'm frying or grilling fresh meat or something like that. But the other preparations are all done, soup and side dish and what have you. So this is what I mean about being very well organized. In the meantime, the wash gets done. I do have help with cleaning. I need help right now. That's a bit too much even to lift a bucket or run the vacuum cleaner. Now I am thinking of buying that robot vacuum. I don't know how good it is. But since we vacuum every day, and of course the floors are washed daily, I think I might get good use out of it. Do any of you have one of those? Because actually there isn't that much dirt to need heavy-duty scrubbing or what have you. And it vacuums and washes the floor, and the rest is wall-to-wall carpets. And since many humans sits on the carpet, and hubby likes to sit there and read and what have you, we do pay extra attention to keeping it as clean as possible. And of course, the kitchen and the bathroom, I think everybody needs to give it a once over, wipe. This is a small apartment, the one in the over here in the city. Now, as far as the big village house, I don't think that one of these robot vacuum cleaners would be very useful there. I don't know. I really don't know much about them. I will know more, and I will let you know once I get one. I intend to surprise myself for my birthday with one of those. Well, for hobby, we usually don't exchange. For his birthday, I'm getting him electric shaver, one of those mini ones that he can take with him to freshen up his beard or what have you. I think it would be a good present for him. Oh, he doesn't know it yet. I'm hoping it will be delivered tomorrow. This is what I'm hoping. Now, whether I will or not is a different matter altogether. So, thank you for spending time with me. I think it's a Wednesday morning. I'm not sure anymore. It's a Thursday morning. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm working on my memory improvement. Bye for now.